Evening, guys. Saturday night. Oh, Saturday tea time, 7:30. Right. I sipped out me one little standing things. Well then, you know what I mean. So you can see here we've got strengtheners in. So we'll make this 3 different types. We've got seed tape from Lidl, 20p last year. Autumn King, and another seed tape. These are like a middle early season, they're the late season. Autumn King, I'll take you guess with them, they just come with them. Right, let's show you one of these, put it on pause for a second. And these are the seed tapes, and they actually come apart, so you can actually rip them perforated. You can see that or not? So let's separate them. This is what they look like. So we just need to literally put them in like so. That's all we need. Just need to cover them over. Like I say, I sieved this with a big sieve. Will do for those, but exactly the same. Right, it's made 3 of the channels for the Autumn King. Now, they're very, very small seeds, as you probably know with carrot seeds. So I'm going to put them in each of them rows. There you go, I don't know if you can see them or not. I'll thin these out once they start to grow. Now the good thing about this last packet is, as you see there, it's suitable for freezing, which is a bit different. So let's put these tapes in, like I did with that one there. There we go, all 3 different carrots. Well, there you go. Leave it on for a bit until it starts to germinate. Right guys, let's get some sunflowers potted up. Now, I've already pretty much compost with some perlite. What I'm going to do is just going to use these trays here. So, I've already re-chitted them, and here we've got a couple of varieties. Some are still actually chitting or sprouting, what do you want to call it, for seedlings. All done is some in some paper, and as you can see, they're now actually got the little legs. This one is the sunflower single giant. This is one of the most popular ones that you see around everywhere. And I've got 6 in each roughly, so these are 12 cell modules. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try and find, I got my little fork tool. Let me shut this door, make sure it stops rattling. A little fork tool and a little dibber. So I want to put holes in these pretty deep, like so. All I want to do is really just try and pick these up the best I can without damaging them. So I might be better off just taking them off with my fingers. Yeah, there you go. So all I'm going to do is drop it in push it in like best I can. I'm going to do this with all of them. I'm just going to try and make sure I get the actual roots going down, if that makes sense. That's a big one. I've actually got a couple spare there, so I might actually put, I was going to put 2 in each one, but I don't really want to, so I'll leave them for the time being. And before I forget, I can actually stick this on the front, to be fair. Actually, I'll make a label, because these labels I stuck them on was not a waterproof pen. So let me write these out quickly. I'll stick them on there. All I have to do is I'll stick that lid back on, that sticker back on the lid. So I'll put these other ones on, I'm not sure what the ones are for. Next variety is the MS Mars. What I'll do is I'll put a picture on the screen up here, if I remember. So these are the MS Mars. Once again, you can see the seeds. So what I'm going to do is, it's pretty easy to pick these out still. So I'm putting tail down. That was perfect. Basically, just a bit of a sprinkle. Compost is pretty damp at the moment, so I will just now make a label for these. Like so. Now I'm not going to show you all of them, but same process for these as well. These are the Claret F1. And as you can see, some have sprouted, some haven't. The ones that have sprouted, I'll put them into one of these pots. So let's put it on pause for a second. I just found these jalapenos that I did last month. Now I've got the 4 leaves on, but they're not the best, to be honest. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can pot it into these. I don't go too big of a pot because they don't like it normally. Pick up a lot of leaves. There we go. Probably a little bit too leggy maybe, but we shall see. I just made a hole, put it onto the bottom of the pot with these. Trying not to block the view. You can see the root structure is not exactly the best. Last but not least, that's a bit too tight, that was still. That one's a little bit better. That'll be better. Also a bit too tall. Might take that one back out actually and see whether we can actually root it a bit different. A little bit better. That compost was a bit fibrous, I think. It's one of these peat-free ones. I don't really like it because you can actually see how much fiber's in it. It's look, fibre everywhere. They say peat-free is more environment for the best for the environment, but it's not. All this fiber's got to come from other part of the world. And now they found out all this peat bogs that they keep on digging up, so we had to stop digging them. We stopped digging them, and now they're actually starting to get too big for them. But hey ho. Right, made some labels for that, and that's them done.